Are you excited to come back to worship? Well, friends, you are not alone. So it's been a while since we've all been able to gather together here at 900 Piney Green Road for worship. We're looking forward to that this Sunday, as many of us as are able and are prepared to do so. So come along with me and I'll show you what things are going to look like so that we can be as ready as we can be for worship on Sunday. Okay, so everything is pretty normal here outside as we walk in, but the door will be held open for you, or propped open. Will probably be a handsome looking deacon right there holding the door for you. And as soon as you come in, you'll see our friendly hand sanitizer right here. Got to get you some of that. Fellowship hall is a little bit more spaced out, so we have some room for overflow during the service if we need to. There are no snack tables out because we're not doing drinks and snacks and all that stuff. So if you're going to come on Sunday morning, you want to be well fed and bring a water bottle maybe with you that's covered. Bulletins for the service are available at harvestpres.com/sermons, as they have been over recent weeks and months. We'd encourage you to access that ahead of time before you come on Sunday morning. Download a copy to your phone, to your tablet, or even print a copy out for yourself beforehand. We will have some here on hand for guests or for visitors, but would encourage you, if at all possible, to get your own copy ahead of time. Other than the bathrooms, everything down this hallway is going to be closed. Okay, so if you have to go to the bathroom, you can. Those are open. Just wash your hands when you're done. But nurseries and classrooms are closed. Okay, so kiddos, when you come to church on Sunday, know that you're not going to be playing down in the hallway because both the nurseries and the classrooms are closed. That's going to help us keep germs off of all the toys and chairs and all the stuff in there. Both the rooms off the sanctuary are now for nursing moms. So if you've got fussy or antsy kids, that they do better out here in the fellowship hall or outside. Also want to note new chair rail since you've last been here. Way to go, deacons. That looks awesome. Thank you. Now, when you come into the sanctuary, these doors will be propped open or held open for you by surely another handsome deacon. And in the sanctuary is laid out pretty much the same, except we have some dividers here. So that's a no sitting row. Okay, that's what that means. Welcome to sit here, not here. We're trying to keep some distance between us so that we cut down on passing around our germs. You will see back here and over here, and then also here in this corner and in the opposite corner, right here, 4 tables. That's where communion is going to be set up. Okay, the way we're going to do communion is a little different. So here is how we're going to do communion. We're going to have a bunch of these individual prepackaged communion things placed on these tables. So I have a mess on each table, but kind of spaced out so that you don't have to touch anybody else's. But the way these work is pretty simple. You just peel back the top and you have access to the wafer, and then you crack this guy, and that gives you access to the juice. And I'll give instructions when it comes time at that point in the service. To avoid passing plates and germs, potentially, we are not going to be taking up an offering during the service, but here toward the back of the sanctuary, there will be a box that you can place your checks or cash in as well. We'd encourage online giving, as that continues to be a good option for us. We're going to have trash cans at each door so that you can take that little communion cup and place it in the trash can yourself when the service is over. That'll keep us from having little kiddos walking around picking up all the communion supplies after the fact and getting germs spread to them. One other thing to note, we've pulled out all the hymnals and all the Bibles from the pews. Now, when service is over, you'll be dismissed by row from the back. After the service, welcome you to come on out through these doors here at the back, which will be held open for you. But when you come out here into the foyer, we'd encourage you not to gather right here. That's going to get pretty crowded, and we want to make sure that there's room for as people come out behind you. So either make your way into the fellowship hall or even outside. That'll allow for plenty of room here in this area so we don't get too congested as other people are exiting the sanctuary and departing worship. If you would like to avoid going into the fellowship hall or the foyer, this door over here to the right of the piano is going to be reserved for folks that want to just come in and go out. And we'll have that propped open or a deacon there holding the door for you at the beginning and the end of each service. Lord willing, we will be continuing the live stream on our Facebook page for those of you that are not yet ready to join us for in-person worship. I know I just threw a lot of stuff at you, but if you have any questions or particularly any prayer requests, the elders would love to hear those. You can send those to elders@harvestpres.com. Elders@harvestpres.com is an email that goes just to the elders. We keep those confidential, but if there are any questions or prayer requests, we'd love to hear those. Until we see each other again, beloved, grace and peace are yours in Jesus.